We'll be going live in about 6 minutes. Welcome to Texas Biker Radio News, for short TBR News. We are sponsored by Sons of Liberty Riders MC. We are a motorcycle club that are defenders of the Constitution and those who've had their constitutional rights violated. Now, each and every week at this time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Thursday nights, we give our opinions on the news of the day, the week, maybe the month. So we'll be starting about 4 minutes. The intro music will come on at about 2.5 minutes till. Hang with us, everybody. Hang with us. We're recording this for our other platforms. Like Facebook, like X, like Rumble. And yes, we'll do specials on Rumble because Rumble is a free speech platform. We don't ever have copyright issues on Rumble. We are now 3 minutes away from podcast. Intro music will be coming shortly. Good evening, everybody. Texas bikers all across the nation and the world. This is TBR News. My name is Butch Popeye Moss. I'm National President of Sons of Liberty Riders MC and Texas Biker Radio News. So we're the chief cooks and bottle washers, OG and I. So let's dig in. Oh, wait a minute. I want to talk about just before this, at about 4 o'clock this afternoon, we came on live and had the Starship launch out of Boca Chica, Texas. Man, it was something to see. The most powerful rocket in the world took off. It was flawless as far as I'm concerned. And even when it went suborbital and landed in the Indian Ocean as planned, and it didn't burn up, blow up, until it landed in the water, when those chemicals, those fuels that they use, will explode when they enter the water. And now it's at the bottom of the Indian Ocean. So it was fun. And if you've never been to Boca Chica for a Starship launch, you need to put that on your bucket list. I've been there. It's incredible. And yeah, you can probably get within 3 miles of it because I did. It's something else. You might want to consider it. If you hear my dogs bark outside, they're trying to get in. All right, let's get with the geopolitical news, and I want to show you this cover cartoon. I call them cartoons. Let's look at this. So FIFA says it's a non-political. It says they are non-political. That's what they claim. But when it reportedly, and not reportedly, it did, ban the historic Lion and Sun flag while accepting the current Islamic Republic flag. Fans have every right to ask FIFA, is FIFA staying neutral or are they picking a side? What are they doing here? And now our local TV news reporters, they're just ignoring it. They're not even talking about it. All they're talking about is Fan Fest. Now, this is controversial. And why would they pick Islamists to back up? They've taken a side. So here in the DFW area, we're getting plenty of World Cup stories, fan festivals, security, tickets, murals, travel. But the one story is almost missing from this local coverage, not just almost, it's missing. I haven't seen it yet, except for here. FIFA's reported move to block, and they have, they've done it, to block Iran's historic Lion and Sun flag at the World Cup stadiums. No flags, no T-shirts, no soccer shirts, with that on it. Only the Islamist emblems or flag. This is sick. So this is all they're going to allow in these World Cup stadiums like AT&T, which they've dubbed Dallas Stadium, and I don't know, NRG. It's every one of them. It's every one of them, unless they fight back. So that flag means identity and resistance to many Iranians. FIFA claims sports are non-political. But this decision sure feels political to me and to a lot of fans. So tonight, we ask the question, is the DFW media ignoring what's going on? It's crazy. It's crazy. But what they are talking about, here's what they are talking about. World Cup logistics, fan festival tickets. Wait a minute, there's not supposed to be any tickets at the fan festival. It shouldn't be. It's supposed to be free at the fan festival. Maybe they've changed their mind. Okay, it goes on. They cover security, federal enforcement, law enforcement, Iran visa issues. Let's hope they have them big time. Yeah. And so, yeah. If they're not focused on the controversy, NBC, DFW recently covered Fans Festival tickets, and the Dallas Morning News covered federal security preparations and other Iran World Cup angles. But not this specific flag issue. Oh no, they don't want to go there. They don't want you knowing about it. But then again, everybody knows about it. Look here, it's bad enough. It's bad enough. And let me tell you, right now, these AT&T is not sold out. They're not sold out. They may be, for the best game, half sold out. People are, let's put it this way, people should not be buying from these freaking resellers. And FIFA, who allows them to jack up the price. The lower rung tickets should be $60. Not $500, not $1,000. Because these people are trying to get $1,000 on seats that are so high they have to give you oxygen. I know because I've worked there. There's no way that seat that's up higher than hell, or lower than hell, whichever one you go. But, hey, there's no way it's worth that much. Go to the Fan Fest. You don't need a ticket to get in on the fun. As I go over to Fair Park, and I'll be going back there again next week, because it's getting really close. And I'm telling you right now, if Fair Park doesn't have the Midway open, they're missing out. But Dos Equis Pavilion is looking great. And we'll check on the Houston Stadium too. But hang on, everybody. These tickets are going to drop if they're not selling out. And let me tell you, a lot of American footballers, and of course, American soccer players, now I'm going to say soccer, there's a few things about soccer that the Americans don't get. One, it can be 90 minutes of 0 scores, or maybe 1-0, 2-0, tied 0-0. And then the other thing is, they've taken on the same tactics that some football players do, except for one of them is jiving and chucking, like the WWW or the WFW or whatever they're called. And then they fall down every 5 seconds. If somebody gets close to them, grab their knee and start rolling around on the grass or turf like they're dying. Then when the referee puts them back into play, all of a sudden he's jumping up and running. It gets tiring. It does. Just my opinion, everybody. And I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that agrees with that. Comment about it. Yeah. So let me do this one more time. I like this right here. DFW media silent. FIFA, Iran flag controversy. No, this is a Islam flag controversy. The reason those words are in there, because that's what YouTube would let us put in there. So as you see there, the two flags there, the lion and sun, which was pre the Islamist takeover of Iran 47 years ago. But the media don't want you to know any of this. They want to say everything's fine when everything is not fine. Everything is not fine because of this, and everything's not fine because of the resellers that are jacking up ticket prices to no end. There's no way you should be paying $1,000 for an inferior seat. No way. And that's not just FIFA. That's for concerts and everything else. But you know what? FIFA benefits off this stuff because there are transaction fees that they get. Oh, and like Taylor Swift, she gets it too. Now, a few countries, and I'll find out who they are, have banned resellers. And that should happen here too. It's time for this shit to stop. It's what it is. So, I mean, hey, it's something else. It's something else. So let me tell you, moving on, here in Texas, people get sick and tired of politicians that all they do is bash each other, bash one party, just fight like hell, say the most stupid things, none of it common sense, and they talk about crap, anything but policies or what they're going to do to fix things. All they can do is bitch about the other side. And we have a fight going on here in Texas with John Cornyn and Ken Paxton. And now Trump has endorsed Paxton. But they've been slugging out on TV ads, and I mean, it's been nauseating. We get how do I want to put it? It's just bullshit. Making videos of making one person look like a criminal or whatever else, and maybe they are a criminal. I don't know. But all I know is Ken Paxton hasn't been to jail. And I also know that Democrats have tried to go after him again and again and again. And of course, Cornyn is bringing all that up. And they're just beating the hell out of each other. And it gets to where nobody likes either one of them. That's the truth of it. Oh, and it's that way with almost every candidate out there. They're just bashing the shit out of each other, and everybody's sick of it. They're sick of the ads, and we're sick of these people that claim they built the border wall, they did this, they helped Trump, they did this, we fought against Trump, he's a bullshitter. I mean, the whole damn thing is just sick. Tell us what you're going to do for the country, and then tell us you're not going to change your stripes. In other words, act like you're conservative when you're not, and act like a liberal when you're not. It's insanity. We got another one here in this state that just, he's, you know what he is? He's Kamala Harris with a dick, is what it is. My opinion, I'm entitled to it. He's one of those guys that would never tell you that bringing in millions of people into the country was a bad idea. There's only one out there that'll do it. Only one. I'm going to show you here in a minute. But it's just insanity. And here I got another one here. These two. This is supposed to be depicting Cornyn and Paxton, and just all they're doing. They're destroying everything. They bash, and you're a racial extremist. All this other crap, and the media who do those stupid things. And of course, they're always bringing up the Democrats who have lost their freaking minds. It's like a whole party full of Jasmines. It's just Hakeem Jeffries, Schumer, the shutdowns and everything else. What are they doing that's good for the country? What are they doing? It's insanity, everybody. But let's move on to these shooters that attacked a mosque in San Diego. And this came back up again today. Some dude said, hey, the media is trying to cover up. I don't know about this, but I just thought today, these people, they claim, are trans lovers. I don't know what that has to do with anything. All I know is they murdered people and they're dead. That's all I know. This is what they say. So let's wait a little longer and see if they're covering up stuff. Because, this is L.A., and they're prone to lie, just like their mayor does. And yeah, we're going to be doing a thing on the guy that's getting all the attention, that's making the videos, that is getting attention. I think his name is Prattner. we'll see. We'll see what happens. It'll be interesting. We're going to do a where are they at now in L.A. And this mayor, she's trying to change her stripes. And she's trying to say, hey, I did the right thing. No. You let a portion of the city burn down. And there's been about 30 houses rebuilt. That's it. That's it. But hey, I got a few X-Files I want to do today. And I don't know that I'm going to play any audio because YouTube has been giving us some strikes on some audio. But you know, if somebody's playing some music on a video they've got, or it's in the background, that shouldn't count. But it does. So that's the reason I'm leery about that. So far, it hasn't affected us, but who knows, you know. Let's watch this. This is in Rome. Let's take a trip to Rome, everybody. Yeah, let's see this. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, he dumped his scooter, somebody's scooter. Now he's yelling at the white dudes. Now he's wanting to fight. Oh, now he's tearing off aerials. Oh, throws a bottle. Oh, my gosh. Now somebody's trying to get him under control. That looks like a Muslim, I guess. I don't know. They're crazy. And take a look at the graffiti there in Rome. Now, I have been there. I've been to Milan, and let me tell you, Milan used to be the fashion center of Europe, one of them. And it has gone to hell. A Muslim hell is what has happened. Look at that trash. Look at this stuff. Look at these people. Oh, now the police show. Now he wants to fight the police. Give him the finger. Give him the finger. And what do? Nothing. Nothing. But we're going to have some good news in a minute. And maybe Italy will follow suit. Just saying, everybody. These people are lunatics. Oh, look, they're living there on the sidewalk. Oh, my gosh. L.A. Junior. But L.A. is way worse than that. Oh, yeah. This is crazy. Wow. Nice graffiti. This guy's still trying to fight, and this other guy's telling him, back off, back off. This is bullshit, that's what it is. He just wanted to fight. Maybe these guys showed up for a fight. Who knows? Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. What do you think about that? Comment about it. You want these people in your backyard? Hey, yeah. So this next one is in De Janeiro. Let's take a trip there. How about it? Here we go. Yeah, there's some music in it. All right, here, they're robbing this guy right here. I don't know what he gave them. He's getting over there, getting down. They're coming to get, they either got the lady's purse or they're fixing to get it. They're telling him to stay down or he'll shoot you. He got a gun. Got a gun. So he's threatening him. So now he's going to take his motorcycle. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. There you go. There you go. Knocked him down. He knocked the gun out of his crotch. It's laying there on a swing. And here comes the other one going to kick him in the head. Oh, yeah. So this guy ain't letting him up. He's big, pretty big himself. And so he got him pinned down. And this guy on the motorcycle is going to keep coming around and trying to get him off of him. And that's not going to work. Oh, look here. He almost tries to get his head. And so they keep going at it and going at it. And watch what happens here in a minute. They're rolling around on the ground. Well, they could have got out from in the pole so we could see what's going on. So he got him pinned down. Oh, here comes the motorcycle again. He picks up the gun and he's shooting at he's shooting at him. The other one ran off, got on the motorcycle, and riding bitch, and that was the end of it. Crazy stuff, everybody. It's what we say. If no matter where you're traveling to, where you're going, even if you go to the pond like I do and take my dogs for a walk, guess what? Yeah, you can imagine what I've got on me. You cannot trust anybody anymore. If you're coming to Texas, LA, New Jersey, Washington State, Seattle, any of these places that are having a FIFA, Mexico, Canada, let me tell you, do not go any place by yourself, not anybody, by yourself. Unless you're a really, really big badass. And these people will attack anyone that looks weak. Maybe you're elderly, maybe you're just a small person or a young girl. They will come after you. You never know when, and you never know who. Do not go places that you don't know about by yourself. Just saying that, everybody. Yeah. But man, this guy here, he's making headlines. His name is Graham Plattner. He's a Purple Heart recipient. Wait a minute. He mocked a Purple Heart recipient, a Navy SEAL that was shot 4 times. And this guy called him a dumbass that he didn't deserve to live. Now, what the hell is wrong with that guy? He was a former Marine. Then he went into the Army Reserves. He wasn't a special ops guy. And now he's running for the Senate in Maine. He's the one with a tattoo, a Nazi tattoo on him. Yeah. And so, he also fantasized, or I guess he said every time he got near a outhouse, he wanted to masturbate. So we made this cartoon here, And right here by the deals there, by the outhouse. And so, yeah, this guy is a piece of work. And I guess just because he was in the Army and a former Marine, he has the right to say this about people. But then again, I don't think he's Senate material. And he certainly says he's a communist. So just think. Think before you vote. Because we have all these lunatics out there that are exposing themselves. And hello, Ghost Eagle, how are you doing? We are exposing these people every day. Every day. Let me tell you, we do not want to put our country back in the hands of Democrats because they've gone bat fucking crazy, is what they've done. They're all about socialism. They're all about communism. You know what? I'm fixing to show you something. We have one person on the Democratic side that has common sense, and that's Fetterman, John Fetterman. The one guy on the Democratic side that has common sense. All the others, all they want to do is cause chaos, want to call names, racist, Nazi, fascist, you name it. So all these people belong in the insane asylum. You know, at first when Fetterman came out, you know, he wearing a hoodie and stuff, but you know what? He turned out to be all right because he's using common sense. Not that he's on the conservative side, it's just common sense. And guys like Colin Allred, I mean, Colin Allred, oh gosh, look here. Colin Allred, he's Kamala 2.0. Yes, he is. He's a new face with the same agenda, same results. There's no new script with this guy. He is Kamala. He is a socialist. He is everything that we think he is. His talking points are abortion rights, climate change, oh God, gun control, social justice. I've been hearing that for 40 freaking years or more. And equality for all. Let me tell you, all that right there is a disaster waiting to happen. That's the truth of it. And it's been in our universities. It is insanity. And so right now what we have is, hey, I had one more guy. Oh, here it is. I wanted to show you this one. Look at this one. Europe changes course on immigration. After criticizing Trump, Germany and others cracked down on illegal immigration. They've had enough. They've had enough. Germany is going to kick out. They're going to get rid of them. They've got 800,000 Syrians in Germany that they're ready to get them home. And they've got a plan to do just that. Send them packing. Send them packing. That's what they want to do. And guess who else is coming along? Deutschland, Netherlands, Frankreich, whatever the hell that is. Austerlitz, I guess that may be a city, it may be a country, I don't know. I never heard of them. And let me tell you, the EU is going to change their tune after what they've seen happen in the UK, where they've had it. But the Labour Party is still trying to hang on, still trying to keep people there. It's like our Democratic Party here. They want to try and keep every illegal alien here, even if they're criminals, even if they're murderers, even if they're rapists. They want to keep them here. Even if they're a pedophile, they want to keep them here. You want to turn them back in charge? You want to put them back in charge of this country, of this Congress, of this Senate, the presidency? They're out of their freaking minds, and so would you be if you vote for them. Now, the midterms are here, and right now we're winning. But you have to stay engaged. You don't sit home just because it's the midterms. There's too much at stake here. It's time you talk to your friends and everybody else and tell them, hey, you know what? There's just too many lunatics out here, and it's proof of it with these kids that are running around killing each other, these kids that are gathering up and then fighting with each other in public, these kids that are out there robbing people in mass. Got to stop. Yet Democrats want to keep it going. They want to keep it going. That's the truth of it, and you know it. You know it. And one last thing here. This one. AOC. Oh, she's a piece of work. AOC is taking the Obama line. Yeah, she says she's not worried about being political, about being in office or president or anything. What she wants to do is change the country. You ever hear that before? So she's going down in this cartoon here. I'm with him. The change agenda, big government, activism, weaken traditions, transform America. Remember when Obama said in 2008, what the fundamentally transformation of the country. We don't need that again. We don't need him again, which he's resurfacing and he's lying through his teeth. You know, and I think he should be in jail with many others, like Joe Biden, Fauci, the list runs on, and all these Somalis that are stealing from us, stealing from the taxpayers. Let me tell you, they will destroy the Constitution, and that's what we're all about. But hey, before I go, if you've never watched our podcast on TV, yeah, those of you that have YouTube on your TV, you can find us. Textobacco Radio News. You can see all our videos there, and it is great when you watch on TVs. And my voice is even different, even though it's been destroyed by cancer. Surgeries sucked. With that, everybody, have a good evening. I'm going to Ghost Eagle. Thank you, buddy. And Ghost Eagle says here, for the first time in 40 years, Oregon has put a Republican as governor. Yay, 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 yay. Good stuff, everybody. Good stuff. Have a great evening. I'm going to see you down.